everybody and welcome back to the Blossom Crochet channel. If this is your first time visiting, then hello, my name is Rebecca, and make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you don't already, and also click that little bell icon so that you get notified whenever I upload a new tutorial. In this super simple tutorial I will be showing you how to create this beautiful bar stitch. So it's a really simple 2-row pattern repeat and you get this lovely texture which works beautifully with any yarn really. This is an Aran weight yarn, but you can use DK, chunky, it really doesn't matter. And I've used a variegated, and then alongside it I've used just a plain grey. This is the Ice Yarns Picasso Rainbow. It keeps coming in and out of stock. There is information in the description box, but yeah, just keep an eye out for when it's in because it does sell out really quickly. So you use 2 rows of each colour, or at least I have here, and I've been carrying my yarn up the side so I won't have many ends to weave in. But we're just going to jump straight in with the beautiful bar stitch. So you're going to want to chain in a multiple of 3. So yarn over and pull through, that's 1, 2 and 3. And if you just complete your foundation chain in a multiple of 3 until it is as wide as you would like your project to be. And once your chain is the length that you need, you just want to add an additional 3 chains to the end for turning. You're then just going to do a row of UK double crochet all the way along. So remember, in the US these will be your single crochet. So into your second chain from the hook, so we've got 1 and 2, you'll put a double crochet. So insert your hook, yarn over and pull up. You'll have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through both. And into the next one, yarn over and pull up, yarn over, pull through both, and you'll do that all the way along. Okay, I've had to switch to a grey yarn because that white had a big join in it and it was annoying me, so I've just switched to a grey. So I've still completed my double crochet row. I'm now going to chain 1 and turn, and then straight into this first stitch right here I'm going to put a double crochet. So straight in that first stitch, yarn over and pull up and do your double crochet. And then just 1 UK double all the way across into every single stitch. So remember, UK double, US single, all the way along. So into your next stitch. So it takes a couple of rows to build this pattern. So I've pretty much gone all the way across. Just make sure that you work into that last stitch. You don't want to miss it with your final double crochet. Now don't worry if it twists a little bit, it will straighten out as you work up. Chain 1 and turn again. Okay, we're going to work in the first 2 stitches, so that chain 1 doesn't count as a stitch, so you're going straight into this first stitch here, and you're going to do a double crochet, and into the next stitch you'll do a double crochet again. You then want to work a front post treble. So in the US these are your front post double crochet, but we're not going to be working into the row that you just did here, this row of doubles. You're actually going to be working into the row of doubles which was our foundation row. So we've worked into, if I just bring this nice and close, what would be the top of this stitch and this stitch, and we want the next one along, and you're going to do a front post treble. So yarn over, I'm going to go around that stitch and out the other side, yarn over and pull up. You'll have 3 loops on your hook this time, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So you're going to miss 1 double crochet on the back here because we've worked in front of it instead. So you're going to skip 1 of the double crochets just here, and then you'll put a double crochet into the next 2 stitches. So you'll skip 1 and then 1 into the next 2 stitches. And then again you'll follow it down and find your next stitch that you need to do your front post around. So you'll have 2 skipped stitches, and then the third one along will be the one that you want. So yarn over, again go behind the back of that stitch and out the other side, and do your front post treble. So yarn over and pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Again, skip the double crochet on the back of your work and then do 1 into the next 2 stitches. And repeat that all the way along. I've just completed my final front post treble and I have got 2 stitches left to work into. So I will do my final 2 double crochets. However, on the end of this stitch I'm going to be changing colour, so I will stop with my 2 loops of my hook. I'm going to bring in my variegated yarn, which is this Patterns Fab DK, and this is colour 02085. So I'll grab that new yarn and I will just pull that through those final 2 loops, and I'll just pull these down to tighten up. I'm going to chain 1 and turn. You're not going to snip off. If you're using 2 colours like this, you will be able to just carry the yarn up the sides because we're doing 2 rows of each colour. So you'll be able to just carry them up and then cover them at the end. So you'll start straight into this very first stitch with your double crochet, and you're just going to do 1 double crochet into every single stitch all the way across. Always make sure that you complete your final stitch, don't miss it, and obviously if you are having trouble keeping your edges straight, then just pop stitch markers in each time. So that is the first row of your pattern repeat, and then this next row now is the second row. So again, chain 1 and turn and go straight into your very first stitch with a double crochet, and then double crochet in the next stitch as well. And then you're going to be working a front post treble, but you're going to work it around the front post treble from a couple of rows down. So yarn over, go around the back of that front post treble, so these will be nice and easy to find because obviously they'll be sticking up, and then complete your treble. Again, you'll be skipping 1 stitch on the back and then 1 double into the next 2 stitches. So 1 and 2, and then again front post treble around the one from 2 rows down, skip the double crochet on the back, and then 2 double crochet, so 1 into the next 2 stitches. And again, you'll just repeat that all the way along until you get towards the end of your work. So I've just completed my final front post treble, and then I've got 2 stitches here left to work into, so I'll do my double crochet into each, except on this last one I will stop with 2 loops, and then I will grab my grey from earlier on, and then I will just pull that through those final 2 loops, and then I'm ready to chain 1 and turn, and then you'll just repeat that first row of our variegated. So you'll double crochet straight into your first stitch and then all the way along 1 into every single stitch. So those are the 2 rows that you will need to repeat until your project is the size that you want it to be. So it's a really nice simple 2 row repeat pattern, and you can pause, rewind if you need to, and build up your project. But I really do hope that you have enjoyed the tutorial. If you have, please remember to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and also share it with anyone that you think might like it. But thank you as always for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye for now.